Hi, everybody. I just wondered if I could have your attention just for a minute. Just for a minute. Well, maybe 5 minutes or 10. But I just wanted to show you what I was doing. Well, first of all, I'm making this is going to be it's going to be a page in my fabric journal. This is a spirit stitch page. This is going to be a page to go in, or maybe I'll hang it on the wall. Maybe I'll make it into a wall hanging. That might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. But so far, what I've done is I took one of those pieces of felt that Miss Carmen sent me, and it's so soft and so beautiful. Then I took this thread. I mean this. It's like trim, like eyelash trim. This was sent to me also by somebody. I don't remember. I don't remember who. But look at how pretty it is. And so I took that and I threaded it on a needle and just slow stitched it around these three sides. Look how pretty that looks. Makes like a little frame on there. I think that looks pretty. Okay, and then Janet sent me this heart. She sent me that heart all the way from the UK. And so I just took a little stitch with thread and stitched. Well, you can't even see the stitching back there, but I just stitched it on there, so that's on there. And then today, oh my gosh, Victoria, Victoria, Victoria. I got these in the mail today. A package from Amazon, and I looked in there and I said, I didn't know what are those. Then I seen a little note in there. It said it was gifted to me from Victoria. Those are those little stamens goes in flowers. Look at all the colors. So this is what I'm doing now. Oh, then this stuff is just that rug I took apart. Well, I've taken apart two rugs, but it's got all this sari fabric in it, and this was all what was woven to make a rug. So I unwoven it, and then then this one here, I just had washed this one a couple of days ago, washed all the pieces, and then Papa took him about 2 hours to get them all untangled after they come out of the dryer. But once they went through the dry washer and dryer, look how they frayed. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Beautiful. So what I'm doing with these is there is well, I'm going to be weaving some of these. Tomorrow I'm going to start my weaving. I may or may not have bought a little weaving loom. We won't talk about that right now. But this, I'm going to be weaving some wall hangings using that, like this stuff, and yarn, and oh, it's going to be nothing but beautiful. But so now what I'm doing on this here wall hanging, or what, I don't know who made this mess on my desk, but I still got this much space to work on, so it's not bad yet. Don't call the county mounties yet. So anyway, um, I want to go around this heart so that these, see, I made these like little tassels. I sewed them. Now this one, look, I used some of these stamens. I think that's what they're called. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I do not mind being corrected, but I think they're called stamens. But anyway, they're little thingies anyway. And but I took like a piece of the rug, sorry, silk fabric that come off that rug, and then I put this little flower there up at the top and with the stamens in it. So, but what I want to do here now, see, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to make another flower, which just is going to, and see how that's got that threads, all that them threads hanging on it. I'm just going to leave them right there. I'm just going to leave them there. Now this one here, this piece here is, I don't really like that cut edge there to be smooth cut, so I'll just pull some threads so it's going to be raggedy as well, because I want that to be raggedy. And then I will get, Oh, I got to put a little bit more thread on my needle here. It doesn't really matter what color thread I use. Gosh, these are pretty. Man, man, man. So I'm just going to get me a little thread going on here and put it in this here needle. And okay, there. Now, so then I'm going to take that little piece about that big, see, and then I'm just going to do a running stitch down the center of it. You know where I got these directions from? I just pulled them out of the air. Look at this bruise. Do you see that bruise? Did you know that arthritis can bruise you from the inside? I've got arthritis in both of my thumbs. And it hurts. I'm telling you, it hurts like the dickens. But you know what? My thumb isn't like a major organ, so I don't worry about it. But every once in a while, I'll turn it well, I was going to say just right, but it's just wrong, and it will send me through the roof with the pain. Well, it hasn't actually sent me through the roof, but, oh, man, it hurts when that happens. But that's what it'll do sometimes, is it bruises from the inside. This one does the same thing, but I don't have no bruise on this one right now. I just said that because I just was looking at the bruise. And now when you say, oh, poor mama. No, not mama. Poor you. Don't say poor nothing. I'm not looking for no pity. But anyway, I know what could be. Many things could be worse than arthritis. Okay, so now, see, now I just run that running stitch through the center and see how it kind of fluffs open like a flower. So then, then I'm going to take some more of these, because see these stamens, are they called stamens? Let me look on this. Let me see what it says on this package. I might have the whole wrong word. It says decoration, bundles, new, made in China. Well, we're going to assume that they're stamens, unless somebody tells me that there's something else. So I'm going to take 4 of them, which is actually 8. And then I'm going to just put them like in the center here. And then I'll just do like a little stitch. Oh, wait a minute. I'll put them on this side. Yeah, I'll put them over here because that's where the thread's coming out of. And so I'm going to go like this. And since I pulled these directions just out of the air, out of the cloud, from cloud 9. From cloud 9. Oh, gosh. Wait a minute. Now I got a tangle. I cut these tangles right there. It's thundering outside. I think we're supposed to have like a storm. So thundering. I got my little bits under my feet right there. She had gotten completely inside. I have all my these fabrics in like a tote bag thing. She put herself completely inside of there because she don't like thunder. So I took a picture of her so I could send it to her mother. Say, look what your dog is doing. So there, now it's got those little, I just put little thread through, just put that needle through there wherever. And just look at that now, that flower. Looks like I just picked it right out of the bushes. Now that I'm going to put it on top of this thing, which is just a thing. It's not anything. It's sort of like a tassel maybe, but it's just a thing. And so, but when you're doing spirit stitching, you guys, oh my gosh, you can do anything your happy little heart desires, and it's magical. It's magical. I got that word from Miss Carmen. She says everything is magical, and I believe her. And so now, so now that little flower is on top of that little green fabric. So that one might or might not be done. I don't know. Because should I put beads on it? Maybe. I don't know what I'll do. Because what I want though is I want these little things to like hang like this and this. See? And then and just like maybe 5 of them. Now I need another little flower, so I'll cut this piece about that same. Yeah, like I say, I may or may not have gotten a loom. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be because it's just a table loom, you know, and it's a simple loom. And but my warp thread won't be here till tomorrow. And so at least now I know that the warp is what I put on first and then I put in the weft. But oh, what I plan to do with that, oh my gosh, I can't hardly wait. I can't hardly wait. But I will wait. I got the loom together. And I figured, all right, I'll come in here and I'll watch some videos on looming, on weaving, and then I'll just fiddle around with this here fabric with spirit stitching. But see, my loom is going to include spirit stitching. I've got ideas to do, and so although I'm watching videos that show me a lot on weaving. And Lisa, the Eclectic Life, she does a lot of weaving, and I watched a couple of hers, but she's real fancy. Well, I don't say but that shouldn't have been there. So I've got to find. Actually, she might have more than what I have found on her channel, but she's got because she does a lot of weaving. She's got huge weaving machines, and she does fantastic stuff. But I got to get to the beginner stuff and watch the beginner stuff first. And then, because I'm so bad about not following directions, and I don't know if I just think I'm smarter than the whole world or whatever, but I just make up my own directions nonetheless. So see there, now I'm going to put these in here. But I'm watching hers because right now she's got a series. I think she's on number 7. She's making a scarf. She's got different kind of looms. So I'm watching hers, and then I'm watching some other beginner ones too. And I'm trying to find some that have a loom just like the one I have. But it doesn't have a name brand on it because I didn't buy anything name brand. And so I can't like just search the name brand, but I'm just watching things that have sort of the same shape. Now see there? Isn't that with those stamens in that flower? I mean, the flower is beautiful just like this. But with the stamens in there, it is like magical. That's the only word I can come up with. Magical. Whenever you don't follow directions, whatever you come up with is magical. Okay, so here I have another one. See, I just took pieces here and gathered, like, look at this one, how soft. And how it frayed like this. And, oh my God. And so I just gathered it up in the middle, you know. And so it would hang pretty like that. So now I'm going to add this flower to the top. So all of the bottoms of whatever these are just different colors, and I'm not real particular about what colors, but for the little flowers that I'm putting at the top, there I'm using those all out of that same one piece of silk. And holy smackajanolies. Hopefully tomorrow I can give you a video of, oh, now tomorrow I have a live stream about 4 o'clock, you guys, because tomorrow's the 1st of April, unless today's the 1st of April. Oh, no, tomorrow's the 1st of April. And we draw for a winner in our, Ray and I started in the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn Facebook group, a little challenge thing, and I think we've only got about 5 people, maybe more, that actually put up put something up for the challenge. I mean, you got still today to do it. You were supposed to make anything with spirit stitching that was either a keychain or a pincushion that had slow stitching, spirit stitching on either a pincushion or a keychain. And if you did a pincushion and a keychain, you would get 2 chances to win. So tomorrow, and the way we find the entries is by putting in the hashtag unicorn sunshine. I think actually if you go to the page you'll see the post that describes everything you have to do. You put hashtag unicorn sunshine and the number 2 because it was the second one. And then for April will be number 3. We're going to give you another challenge. And so, and all you have to do is do the challenge, post a picture of it with that hashtag, and then you get to be in the drawing. And then it's just the luck of the draw as to who will win. And like the winner this month is getting a needle book. I'm sending a needle book out as the. And last month it was the prize was a journal, a steampunk journal that Ray made, and she and Tammy Wolf won that. And so always on the first day of the month, we're going to have a live stream and pull the winner card in the live stream. And so yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. So you still have one more day. And if you go to the I say a lot, don't I? If you go to the, where did that other one go? I knock things down. Okay, but yes, if you go to that, do I just want 3 there? No. Maybe I do just want 3 there. Yeah, I think so. And I think I'll put these like this. But yes, like I say, tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern is when we're going to go live, and we'll have a little live stream. I don't know what we'll do on it because we never know. And because we don't know how about, although today, poor Ray, she's sick. She's got the head cold, so, but she's going to have to be on there long enough at least to pull the winners, because she's the one that's, you put in that hashtag and all the posts that have the hashtag will come up, and that's where she writes down the names, and then she's going to pull a winner from them names. And so if you did put up a picture of what you made and didn't put the hashtag on it, then you won't get your name. You got to have that hashtag. And so you just put hashtag and unicorn sunshine 2, and then it'll come up and your name will get put in the hat. And so that's tomorrow. But anyhow, but if you go, there's a pinned post at the top that explains exactly what this month's challenge was, because starting tomorrow there'll be a new challenge and a new prize that you'll work for. So anyway, and who knows, and it's going to be always something that we make, hopefully. Yeah, it'll always be something that we make. There might be some months we don't have something that we've made, and then but we probably will always have something we made. But if not, you'll still get a prize. And this is for even overseas. So if you live in East Uwadidi, you can still enter. Now, if we have a very large prize that we're giving out, then we may not be able to mail a large prize. And so then you would get something still if you're a winner, but not if it's a large something. But this month's prize is this needle book, and which I'm still going to put some more stuff in it before I mail it. But this needle book is what's going to be the prize this month. That will be tomorrow, and this I can mail. I can mail this. This won't cost an arm and a leg. maybe just the arm. But this one I can mail with not a lot of money. And so just so you know, okay, just so you know, and if you didn't enter this month, enter next month. There'll be a nice something. Okay, now what I want to do, yeah, I think this is what I want is just to let them be just like that, those three, and with these colors out like this. Me wonder if I want to do this one. This one's a little shorter there. Maybe I want this one. How will I do that? Well, maybe like this, and the two greenishes is on the sides, and then this one in the middle. And so to put them on again, I'm just going to follow my spirit. And what is my spirit saying that I want to do? It. I know I want to attach them, but how should I attach them? I'm going to stitch them. I do know that. Do I want to stitch them with? Let's see. I think I want to stitch them with a button. And so if I put the threads, okay, let me see. Okay, I'll just use this one because we won't be able to see the thread anyway. And even if we could see the thread, it wouldn't matter. So I think what I'm going to do here to attach these to the felt, I'm going to do a needle and thread here. One thing I do not do in any of spirit stitching is use glue. I'm not going to use any. I may sometimes use glue that will hold thing in place while I'm stitching it, but I won't attach something with hot glue. No, it. But I will use like a glue stick sometime. Like this, I didn't use a glue stick, but something like this, I might put a glue stick first, and it'll hold it there just long enough for me to get stitched around. Okay, but I don't use glue in my spirit stitching. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, okay, first I'm just going to take a little stitch back here to make sure that's going to hold. I don't want it to pop through. And then I'm going to put a stitch through here, there, and then I'm going to go into my button collection drawer right here, and let's see, what do I have? I'm just going to quickly, oh, these two buttons are the same, and then, oh, I don't want nothing with black on it, and that one is, these are pretty, they're two the same. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this little button. It's a shank button, which those work good in something like this. If it's something dimensional, I like to use a shank button. But if it's something flat, I can't really use a shank button because then it just pokes up, and I don't want it to just poke up and be wobbly. But see, since this is going in to that little area there, I'll give it an extra stitch to hold it on there. Okay, and then let me see, I think I'll take and I'll put this one, make sure that that one's okay, so I'll put that one next. And you know, sometimes, you know, just like when you're doing mixed media art, you know, like with paint and such, sometimes you cover up something you already did when you go with something else. And so, and the same thing with here. Now, you might not really, you might have to look for them buttons because they might kind of be covered up by fluff. And so, let me get that in there. And so, this is like mixed media, only done in textiles. And so, it's wonderful. Oh, goodness, get in that hole, Elizabeth Marie. Okay, there we go. Let's get that in there. And, oh yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow for my warp thread to come so I can, so see there, now those two buttons hold that on, but then on this one's going right in the center. Now just kind of tuck it in there. The little threads want to try get around my fingers. Okay, so now I'm going to go in from the back and see, I'm kind of going under the pink part of the flower. I don't know what even to call this part. It's the tangle. The dangle. That's the dangle. Angle of the dangle. Okay, so then that bigger button will go there. And then I'll just make sure it kind of tucks down under the pink part of the flower. And I know you can't hardly see what I'm doing because of my big old hands, but I can't do nothing about them big old hands. Okay, see, so now that, get another couple stitches into that flower. I mean, into that button. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta get my pliers here. What happened to there? Thank you, Victoria. Oh my word, thank you for these stamens, because what a difference that's going to make in my life. I didn't even think about those. And the other day I was doing something, and that must have given her the idea. But I was doing something with felting, and I was talking about the stamens that I put in a little flower I was doing in my felting. Okay, so there now I have, you got, they're kind of tucked under there, but I got that button holding this and these two buttons off to the side, and they're kind of just tucked together, and they just hang down there below that. The heart is so beautiful. Not covering up the heart, that covers it up a little bit, but actually it gives it a little bit more beautifulness. And then see, I don't have a plan to go from here on. So then you just have to make a plan. Then you just come up with something. Oh, I love these colors. You just make a plan. Oh, look at this here. What I got from Ray. She sent me that for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, see how? Oh, look at this. I just made these too this morning while I was playing. Just crocheted those little things. Huh. But I think those would be too bright right now with them. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get to my, I have too much stuff here. I think I need to clear my desk off. There they are. Those are my beads. Oh gosh, and then I gotta do this. You know what? Oh, that Raymond, I'm telling you. She's trying to spoil me half rotten. But see this? Have you ever, oops. Them teeth. Put them teeth over here. Okay, we don't want to see them teeth. But look, have you ever seen something like this? I never did in my life. But this is like a fountain pen, but it's all glass. I may play with this tomorrow night on our live stream, but I am, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors of ink, and you dip it in the ink, and then you write. It writes so beautifully. But now on here, it's all it says is ink, and it's CX made, whatever that means, and there's different colors, but it's like glittery, it's like sparkly. And all I did was write I used blue, and it stained up the, oh, maybe I can get it off. Oh yeah, it'll come off, maybe with alcohol. Okay, I'll clean that up. But oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Just this pen is a work of art. It's glass. The whole thing's glass. Y'all ever seen anything like that? Do you see how my mind just goes flip-flop from one thing to another? Okay. Oh, what I was doing, I was getting these beads. I was just getting these little pearl beads. I love them little pearl beads. Now, oh, I think this needle will be too big for the pearl beads to go through. Let's check. Yeah, I won't go through this needle, so I gotta get a different needle. Okay, so let me get a different needle. Let me see. I need a skinnier. Will it go through this needle? I think this is the same needle. Same kind of needle. Let me check. Oh, heck no, it's not going to go in that one. Okay. Look at this. I even put, oh, I bet it'll go through this. See this kind of trellis yarn? I put it through a needle. And I got some stitched on my Paris wall hanging I'm making. I stitched with this stuff. I am just trying things and things work. Will this go through this needle? Okay, let me check. Nope. That needle's too fat too. Wait a minute. We gotta put one of these needles on a diet. Goodness knows. These are all chubby needles. These are all. Wait a minute. This one. Oh, this one will work. Oh yeah, that one will work. Okay, so I just need to get some thread. I'll use this yellow thread. It's fine. Okay, and get some thread, and this is what I'm going to do here now. I won't finish this thing right now. I won't keep you long. No. I won't keep you long. I know you all have lives to live. And so, and it's important to live your life. So I am going to go around the heart. So I'm going to start. Now look at it. I got all them stamens right there. I'm going to have to get a little tiny little baggie to put them in. Or maybe I can tie them back together. I don't know. I can't leave them right there though. So I'm going to go around this heart. And let me see. I'll put one little extra stitch right here. And then now why isn't that one going through there? Some of them are, these got a little smaller hole. That one I try. Oh yeah, that one will go through. Okay, see? So I'm just going to put the beads on there then. And so oh, good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Come out of my thread. My needle come unthreaded. Let me get that in there. I had to slobber on it a little bit. Got it. Oh, I gotta show you this too. Look at this. You know what this is? It's a little pill bottle. There's one pill I have to take every day at 7 o'clock. And I got my alarm on my clock set for 7 o'clock. So I know 7 o'clock, take my pill. So now what I do, I've ordered this. It's got my pills in there for tonight. Actually, there's like 3 pills in there. But see, it holds my pills. And so at 7 o'clock, no matter where I'm at, because a lot of times I say, oh, there goes that alarm. And then I'm in the middle of something, so I don't take it. Then then the other night in the morning I went to take my pills. I said, oh my God, I didn't take last night's pill. And it's very important that I take this pill in otherwise my brain will quit working or something. But my leg will fall off. Not really, but look how pretty. It's got like real diamonds on it. Real diamonds was $6 and something. But then I just put it on. It's a key thing. I just used a piece of yarn. Got it hung around my neck. And so when my alarm goes off at 7, because I always got a drink here next to me, I can just take my pill, and then I won't forget to take it, because my doctor gets cranky if my PTINR isn't right. He gets I don't know why that doctor gets so cranky at me. I have to. He's making me make sure you come every 2 weeks, get that blood work done. Oh no, this time it's 4 weeks. Well, this time it was still a little bit off, but he says, I'll let you go 4 weeks this time, but then come back. And so I gotta make sure I take my pill on time, every day, 7 o'clock. So I got my new beautiful necklace. So that's what I'm doing about that. So if you're new to this channel, please excuse me. I'm not in my right mind. I'm in a mind, but I don't know what the mind is. So see, I'm just putting one bead on a time. See, I'm gonna go all the way around it. And when you're spirit stitching, just whatever. Now see, like this is like a group effort on this, because this heart was already done like this from Janet, all the way from the UK. Well, Freddie probably helped her, but if you don't watch Janet Nash, you are missing something. I just love her. She is just amazing. She is just one sweetheart, and she's got the cutest little dog, Mr. Freddie. And he's always right there, keeping an eye on his mama. And so, yeah, but she sent me that all the way from the UK. And so that, I said, okay, I got to do something special with it so that it will be. So this is like a group effort, like I say, because, oops, that thread went around that loop. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hang a second. I got to put this on pause. Okay. Hello? Oh, it's not paused. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. There was a little bit of a daughter emergency there. Well, not an emergency, but you know, your kids need you every once in a while. So anyway, so I was just working on this little, I don't know what I was talking about when I had to answer the tally, but I kind of like talking to my kids though, so yep, I kind of like talking to my children. So I'm just now finishing up putting these little beads, and I'm just going to surround this whole heart with these beads. And I might not put too much more than just that on. So I'll put one bead. Oh, that one didn't get real close to that other one. Here she is again. Hang on, you guys. Okay, that pause thing is pretty cool, you know. All right, but you know, I have to answer the phone when it's my children. Now, if it's anybody else, I can just put dismiss if I don't know who it is, you know, because I get a lot. That's about all that calls me, though. It really is just my kids, my children's. Uh-oh, now here comes Papa. What's up, Papa?
Okay.
Okay, hang on, you guys. This time it's Papa. And I'm still putting on beads. So so yep, that's what I'm doing, putting on beads. And so anyway, that's all I wanted to bother y'all with. How much time? 38. Okay, okay, Papa, do you need me again, honey?
I'm not sure if my.
Okay, hang on, you guys.
That,
Yes, because she's nervous because of the thunder. When it starts thundering, she gets very nervous. Just leave it there. She'll get it. She'll get it. She'll take it. But she's right now nervous, and she won't take a treat when she's nervous. Okay. Yeah, Papa just come in with a treat for a little bit, and little bit usually loves her treat. I'm just talking to the camera, sweetie.
well, I didn't lock the door, so Tommy can come in and
Okay. All right. Thank you. So anyway, so it just turned out 7 o'clock, and 7 o'clock the dogs get their treats, and so Papa was giving dogs their treats. He's very accurate, and my alarm just went off on my phone for my pill, and so I took my pill. I can't believe it. This is working. This is my first day of having my little pill hanging around my neck, so that'll be good. That I'll have that. I mean, I'm giving you a whole lot of information you guys don't even care about. I know, but it's just I lose my train of thought when I get little interruptions. But see, I just get interruptions, and if I knew how to edit and stuff, I would I would delete all the interruptions or something like that. But I don't know how to edit. And but see, I can just um I just figured out that I could even pause the video. Usually I couldn't even pause it. But live and learn. You can still do new things, learn new things. But yeah. But look, isn't this looking pretty? Just putting the beads all the way around. These little pearl beads. They're so pretty. And when you buy them, you can get a whole bag full of these for not a lot of money. And putting beads and buttons and bows and beads. This might be almost enough on here. Oh, you know what I might do? I have some fabric that's got like little sayings on them. I might cut a piece of that fabric and find a little place like maybe down here at the bottom of the hanging, and I might put a little saying on there. I've got to find the fabric. I think it's in my fabric tote. I got one tote I got a lot of fabric, but some of it's got like little phrases, little phrases or little quotes on them. And I might add that to this piece. And I don't want to have a whole lot that will take away from the heart because I love the heart. See, the heart is beautiful. Oh, that bead won't go on. And I'll I got some little music going on my computer and it's playing a Christmas song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. But it's okay. It's alright. I don't think you can hear it. I can hear it, but I don't think you can hear it. So, and I'm still just a stitching. I guess I should just stop this. I think I should do my ending protocol. I wonder how come I'm almost speechless right now. Like I usually don't never stop running my mouth. Boy, the other night I went on a live stream with Beth Schuler. She invited me to go up on her live stream. And so I did. I went on her live stream and I almost had to just duct tape my mouth because I felt like I didn't want to interrupt her. Because she talks as much as I do, I think. And so I definitely didn't want to interrupt what she was saying. And then I would see people in the chat and I'd want to say something to the people in the chat. But I couldn't interrupt Beth. So if you were in the chat, on Beth's chat, please don't think, and if you're like new, please don't think that I'm like rude or something. I just was not wanting to interrupt Beth because Beth was explaining some things to me about wool felting. She knows more than I do, and so she was helping me out with a few things, showing me what can be done with the wool felting, and so and I was paying attention to what she was saying, and then I'd see somebody would say something in the chat, and I wanted to comment. Yes, Papa. Are you okay? Papa's going to go to bed already here. Um,
No, just going to the North 40.
well, the North 40 is the bed.
I've been watching NCIS.
Okay, you watch NCIS videos. Okay.
Um,
I love you too, sweetheart. So, okay, I'm almost out of thread right here, so I'm going to, I don't know, I don't know. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let this stop here, but you can see where I have almost all my beads around the heart, and that's going to look pretty. And then these little hangings, these will just hang and just flap in the breeze. And probably right down here is where I'll put a little phrase of some kind right there. And maybe I'll put beads around the little phrase here. And I think like in these emptier spots here around, maybe I'll do some French knots and maybe some seed stitch and French knots I'll do right there. Well, I gotta put one bead right there. I can't let that bead in this. How come that bead's there? I gotta fix that. I'll fix them. But anyhow, okay, let me get my book because I do have to read you something. I always have to read something. Um, this is my book that I already start. I told you all I was going to use this like for a journal and just write in it, because there was so much white space. And so I have started doing that. So I've got like journaling all in this book already. And so let me see. Let's find something. Okay, here's ooh, this says comfort in tears. Let's see what that is says to us. Every teardrop weeping out is wiped away with love. God blots the tears in special ways with his comfort from above. When you weep your tears of woe, in sadness, grief, and pain, God comes with healing that's divine, giving sunshine where once was rain. That's good too. That's good. We have to have our tears sometimes. Okay, and that was written by Carol Zaleski. And here, now this one here says, never doubt. And that one has to do with tears too. God wipes away our tears, and well, he understands. He's seen us, he's seen us as we are. He holds us in his hands. He knows when we try to do our very best. He blesses us for that. So put all doubts to rest. He sees all things so well, he knows what we're about. So place your hand in his and never, never doubt. Take your sorrows and your tears and give him all of them. Our hurt he then will mend if we place our trust in him. And that was written by Bernice Lowe. And here it says Romans 4:20. He did not doubt God's promise in unbelief. Rather, he was empowered by faith and gave glory to God. And so these are very good. These both are very good. And you know, we do have tears. We do, and I think we all have tears. Um, you know, lately I've been having a few more tears than normal because usually I don't have a lot of tears, period. But I mean, it's only been tomorrow marks 3 weeks since I lost my brother, and and for some reason, you know, losing him, and even though I didn't see him every day, I didn't even see him every week, and sometimes I didn't even see him every month. But knowing he's gone, his body is gone, his spirit is not gone, but his body is gone, and I can't look at his body, you know. Um, Alive anymore, and so I think so much about when he was just a little child, and I being 13 years older than him, he was my little baby brother, and so he was only 59, and he's now a angel. And so, but there's been a lot of tears. It seems like every night when I go lay to bed, it's just that's exactly what pops in my head. It's my brother. And so, and there's been a lot of tears, but and they're not even, they're kind of sad tears, but a lot of it is happy memories that kind of just brings in the tears. But God wipes away our tears and he understands. He holds our hand, and that's what we have to keep in the forefront of our minds, that there is comfort in tears, and never doubt. And so with that, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for, I mean, I know you didn't learn anything, but you watched, and thank you. Because if you're still here, then that means you watched. And I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, keep you happy, keep you healthy, keep you humble, and safe. Safe. You stay safe, and keep yourself busy. Don't let any kind of sadness overpower you. Um, or pain. Don't let it overpower you. Still sit down with a needle and thread, um, or a paintbrush, coloring crayons in a coloring book. It doesn't matter what you do, but do something. Do something. And whatever you do will be absolutely beautiful. And like I say, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video tomorrow night, which is going to be on the 1st, April 1st. And that's not a fool. April 1st, and tomorrow, 4 o'clock, will be um, our Liz and Ray's variety show. And so I hope to see you there. And good luck for everybody who has joined the challenge, and hope you win. And I say, God bless. Thank you. And I love you.